everyone, thanks for joining my channel. Today I want to do a braid out with you guys. I currently have in my cornrows, don't mind the part. This was just like an overnight braid. That way I could just take it out and show you guys a simple way to wear your hair out curly if you don't want to always put products in it. What I'm going to be starting off with is this oil that I bought from an Ethiopian shop. It's called Zenith. And what I usually do when I detangle it, I like to go in with oil. So I'm just going to kind of pour a little bit in this cap that it comes with. And I'm going to just put a fingertip amount, so not so much. And then I go in with the first braid, and what this does is it just kind of helps with the frizz. And like I said, I braided it last night. It is currently about 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is not one of my go-to hairstyles, but I've been getting more comfortable with it ever since I've been a mother, and I'm currently on my second. I am almost 8 months pregnant. Well, I'm 29 weeks, so I just like to kind of speed up the time in my mental, but realistically, I know like I still have about almost 2 months and a half. I did have my daughter at 36 weeks, and so there's a possibility I could have him at 36, and we're so excited. It's a boy. All right, so I started off with the first one. I usually kind of just leave it for now, and then I just continue and keep detangling it and just keep going in with your oil, and then you'll separate the hair. And like I said, I really love this hairstyle. It's pretty fun. It leaves your hair really nice and curly. One thing I did forget that I just noticed, yeah, I am fairly new, but this is still exciting. I did forget to do my edges like I usually do. So I like to start off with my edges when I have my hair braided back. Something new that I've been hooked on since I've started locking my boyfriend's hair, and I saw this TikTok creator say that she really loves using locking gel for her edges. And when I say this stuff is amazing, like I use a little bit and it goes a long way. I use it on my daughter as well. And what I like to do is just kind of, bless you, baby. She's just playing right now, having her little fun, trying to make sure I could get through this video without her going through my things right now, since I kind of have things out on the open. She is currently 2 years old. She's my very first child, and he's our second as well. So we're on baby number 2, and I'm really happy because I feel like 2 and done is where I'm at. And motherhood is definitely a journey, and it's a beautiful journey. I know that sometimes you can hear the ups and downs, especially on certain social media platforms. If any of my viewers are mothers, please let me know down below, and we can talk about motherhood. If anyone's pregnant as well, we can also talk about pregnancy and just things you guys want to vent about, or questions that you guys have about my pregnancy currently. I will say with the boy, I'm more tired, and oh my God, I'm super hungry. Like with her, I was constantly throwing up. So I would eat and then I would release the food. With him, and I had severe heartburn with her. Like she came out with so much hair, like almost 1.5 inches of hair. And with him, I'm just now getting the acid reflux and the heartburn. So God is like, you know, I'm giving you a break because you had it rough with her. And so like with him, I crave steak and literally rice, fruits. You know what's so weird and crazy? If anyone's a mother down below, or anyone that wants to chat about this and is a mother, please let me know if you have a boy. Did this happen to you, or just with any of your babies in general? I do notice with my boy, well, my daughter, I hated everything that I loved pretty much. and I wanted to just eat out fast food a lot. Oh my God. And soda was the number one thing. No, baby. Come here, sweetheart. Soda was the number one thing that I was craving with her. When I say like, I know this sounds bad, but with her, I was drinking like one of those big jugs of big gulps from 7-Eleven or the gas stations almost daily, if not daily, maybe every other day. And oh my God, like it wasn't good for my health. I did have preeclampsia. That was a crazy situation. I could do a story time if you guys are interested. Preeclampsia. Oh no, baby, that has oil in it. No, sweetheart. Watch out, okay? That has oil in it. No, baby. No, baby. Preeclampsia is a serious condition. No, sweetie. Letty. Hold on, baby. Preeclampsia is a serious condition that I did go through, that a lot of mothers are facing nowadays, and they're talking about. It was something I didn't know I had until I just started having symptoms at about 34 weeks. And then I was also just kind of swelling abnormally. So at that time, I'm not knowing this is something serious. And I had a prenatal appointment. My blood pressure was fine. She knew I was nervous that I was coming close to delivery because it was my first child. And I felt like a lot of mothers go through that first time anxiety, and some just don't. But I had that first time anxiety where I was just like, how are things gonna go? Am I gonna be able to push this baby out? How is it gonna feel? And like, you know, you just hear all in TikTok, scare is a real thing. There's so much positive and negatives on there that, you know, just social media sometimes can bring you to that point where you're like, oh my God. And so with her, pretty much, I ended up having preeclampsia. I was doing my boyfriend's hair. I was 36 weeks, and I'm like, babe, we need to go to the doctor. And so thank God our daughter was okay and I was fine. I recovered. And like I said, I'll do a story time on that. But let's get back to this hair. So far, it's looking pretty good. You know what? I will say the grease that I used was pretty like thick. So I feel like it did weigh it down a little, but let's get to the rest and let's see what it comes out to look like. Oh, and I'm so excited because I'm also going to be applying these lashes that I bought off of Amazon. We'll get into that in a minute. I will say that after becoming a first-time mother, there was a lot of my needs that I did put to the side, which I'm okay with. Just learning to be a mother, learning to be there for my daughter, learning to multitask, and figuring things out. So I am kind of slowly trying to get back into the old me that was always into doing her hair, makeup here and there. I currently don't wear makeup unless I'm going to a special occasion. Being pregnant can kind of like, it gets you tired. So sometimes you don't have time to put it on every day. But I am trying to look into natural skincare products. If you guys have any that you could recommend, please let me know down below and we could talk about it. So right now I kind of have oil just all over my hands. Like I said, I did put so much oil that I don't really need to go through it with an oil. Usually, you guys will see, I'll pick my hair out a little. I'll wear the parts to the side and it comes out really, really cute. I am currently sipping on my coffee. And yeah, I have it right over here. Like, you know what I added in there? Usually I'll do creamer, but I added condensed milk. Oh my God. I actually want to try the Tres Leche one. I can also do a video on how I make my coffees, but it's pretty like the simple way, the way a lot of people usually do it. But I did recently get the Nest coffee. I forgot exactly what it's called, but I did see on TikTok it was something very popular. And there was this one mother that made it a certain way, and all the moms were like, oh my God, after drinking this coffee, I've been on my feet. I cleaned the whole house. I did all this. Like, it was a little dramatic, but I will say it wakes me up more than the iced coffee that I was usually drinking. So yeah, like right now, just taking it down. And when I say being pregnant and doing this, I swear lifting your arms feels like you're lifting the 25 weight, like, well, 10 and 10, maybe like 20. That's what it feels like. So I'm so ready to have him, ready to have my energy back, heal and all of that. And I'm also excited to start vlogging about motherhood as well. I don't know if I'm going to do that on this channel or if I'm going to create another channel for that. But let's get to a little bit about myself. I am originally from the Bay Area. Currently, I don't want to list my location just yet, but currently still live not too far from California, but the weather out here is extremely hot. You guys can probably guess. It's finally cooling down, thank God. With my daughter, I had her during the summertime, so I'm finally having a break to where I'm gonna have him during the winter time, and I'm so happy about that. But yeah, so let's get to my hair care journey. It seems like I have so much to say that I'm just like jumping everywhere. So I recently did a big chop. I'll be posting like a before picture down below. I did just upload a video that I made in September. The hair growth from then has been crazy. One of my favorite things that I've really been doing is using protein treatments. Also just making sure I oil my hair once a week because I like put so much oil that it'll last a whole week. And also castor oil. And then we recently got on, my boyfriend did pick up the tea tree oil, and that was something that I used a lot in the past, so that's been amazing. But this right here is what I've been using, and when I say this has definitely been growing my hair, you can buy it at Walmart or your local beauty supply. And it's honestly not very expensive as it may seem. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't use a comb, but I love doing my side part. I recently did wash my hair. Curl my hair. What the hell? I recently did color my hair a ginger color, and it was in the Cream of Nature brand. This is a color that one of my go-tos for the past like 7 years when I randomly just wanted to color my hair one day. And when I say it's been the best thing ever, it's been the best thing ever. And I can also do a video when I do a retouch. Pregnancy grows your hair like crazy, so I already have like little hair growing, and I literally just colored this about 2 weeks ago, but I definitely could do a retouch. So I have a new idea on when I do my retouch. Usually every 3 to 6 months I would just recolor my whole hair root to ends. So what I think I'm just gonna do this time to start protecting my hair is just the roots that need to be colored, the new growth. And that's usually the best way to go, right? But me, I was never doing that. But I also didn't notice damages. Like when I say those box dye colors are known as bad, they've never damaged my hair as far as the stories I would hear or just what hairstylists used to tell you or would tell you when I was in cosmetology school, which I didn't get to finish. I can definitely do a story time on that as well. I'm not too sure if I plan on going back. That would definitely be something I would think about after he's here, my baby boy. And that's something that I would think about, but it's definitely gonna be more busy and definitely going to have to wait a little till baby boy is a certain age maybe, or even, because I'm not very trustful with daycares, to be honest. So right now I have everything detangled, and then yeah, so this is what I usually do. I usually have my other pick, but I don't want to go to the other room to grab it. And then I usually just pick my hair out. And when I say this hairstyle gets bigger by day 2 I meant, and then I'll just probably redo it. My wash date is coming up anyways in about 3 days, so this was just something I wanted to kind of get on here and show you guys. And I do have natural curls. In my last video, you guys can see that. But so far, they do say to pick it out individually, really slowly. I did do really big braids, so I kind of just wanted like still that like wash and go kind of style. And this is what the back is looking like so far. And I love it. Tell me what you guys think. I know I could pick it out some more. I think what I'm gonna do is a second video on the lashes that I'm gonna be applying. But yeah, tell me what you guys think and how you guys like it and what other videos you guys would like for me to make. I do look forward on coming back on here often and showing you guys tips and tricks and ideas. And I'm so excited to start my journey, so please make sure you guys follow, like, and comment, and I'll also show the love back. And like I said, I am thinking of possibly just growing my hair out as much as possible, just taking a break from the trims. But on another video, I'll get in depth detail about my hair care routine and how I grew it out, because when I did my big chop in April, it was literally like up to here. So I do want to help others. Hair growth is definitely a goal for most and not for all, but follow if you guys are interested. Thanks for watching. Toodles.